Good evening to you from tonight's Stanley Cup Final game. I'm Mike Emmerich alongside Darren Pang.
I bet there are some butterflies churning in a few bellies out there. Let's meet the goaltenders and get this finals game started.
Starting for Edmonton, Tommy Sallow.
And in the other net, between the pipes,
For Washington, Craig Billington.
We're ready to get started in Washington.
not much action early in the game here.
Quick pass to Niinema. Cross-ice pass. Cross-ice pass. Feeds it across. Got a chance. Shooting. Misses wide. Across left to Yager. To Simon. Pass to Yager. He shoots. Washington, one of the higher-scoring teams in the playoffs.
It's been incredible what they've done. Usually goals are hard to come by in the playoffs.
Moves it quickly to Konowalchuk. Demolishes him. York, right side to Lang. To Lang. Dumped into the corner. That shot's wide. Misses the mark. Over to Bondra. The Capitals want it. They score! Bondra had only the goalie to beat, and he did just that. The Capitals grab the lead with that goal.
Man, you see that bench? He even wowed his teammates with that one.
Edmonton trying to tie it up. Passed ahead to Greer. Klee races back to get it. Left side to Kristich. Kristich on a breakaway. Shooting. Rink wide to Comrie. Shooting. That'll go wide of the cage. Hard off the board. The Oilers change on the fly. Not so fast. Offside. Draw in the neutral zone. Touch pass to Niinema. Cross-ice pass. Blast it. Over to Cleary. Sent into the corner. York got it in, but an offside call. Face off at neutral ice. Feeds it across. Across left to Bondra. Cranks it. Caught. Chased down by Brewer. Over to Larocque. Edmonton wants to draw even. Pass to Bondra. Quick pass to Bondra. Sent to Konowalchuk. Taken by the Oilers. Rink wide to Konowalchuk. Feeds it across. Cross ice to Horcoff. Pushes it out. The Capitals change up the line. Feeds it across. Not so fast. Offside. Draw in the neutral zone. One times it to Niinema. Played into the corner. Off the board. Just wide. Across left to Carter. Across right to Comrie. They score! He slips past the defense and nets it. The Oilers knot this thing up.
Pucks, water bottles, ice, everything was flying on that play.
The draw in the neutral zone.
Number 22.
Feeds it across.
Carter.
Lets it fly. That shot's wide. Rink wide to Pettinger. Big blast to Metropolitan. Wide here. Over to York. Misses the mark. Icing will face it off at the other end. Edmonton surprising people in the playoffs.
They've put together a nice playoff run.
Draw in the left circle. Quick pass to Niinema with a slap shot. Across right to Miller. The Capitals change it up. Rink wide. Score! Sallow didn't have any help, and he gives up the goal. The Oilers have to play out of a hole now. Face off in the neutral zone.
Number 13.
Shoots! Off the board. Feeds it along to Simon. Cross-ice pass. Taps it ahead. We get an icing here, and the face-off will be back at the other end. Face-off to the left of the net. Quick pass to Larocque. Shot! Over to Larocque. He scores! He capitalizes on the breakaway. That one pulls them even.
Impressive quick work with the skates to get to the net.
All knotted up. Draw at center ice. They score! Edmonton with a flurry of goals. The Oilers break the tie here.
The offense is operating like a well-oiled machine right now.
Face-off in the neutral zone. Touch pass to Niinema. The Capitals change up the line. Cross ice to Smith. Pass to Greer. Left side to Kristich. The Capitals change up the lines. Draw in the left circle. Touch pass to Staios. Fires the wrist shot. Can't get through. Feeds it across. Cross ice to Bondra. Intercepted by Bondra. Feeds it across. Not much time left here. Face off in the left circle. Zubras ahead with it. Fires! Taken by Washington. Over to Comrie. And the first period draws to a close. Edmonton 3, the Capitals 2. Time for the start of the second period.
Edmonton
Did some good things in the first, but they haven't put them away yet.
Edmonton 3, the Capitals 2. Comrie on the hard around. Drives one towards the net. Salo makes a diving save.
Oh, that's not right. He should never have gotten that.
He was on his head on that save. Take another look.
I made a few saves this good in my career, Doc. Only a few.
Face off in the left circle. Over to Staios. Slap shot. Cross ice pass. Moves it quickly to Simon. Across left to Cleary. Simon in ahead of the play. Offside. Washington playing well in the playoffs.
Hey, if you're going to get hot, the playoffs are the right time. They're playing very well right now.
Feeds it across. Can't get through. Hip check. The hip check. Over to Smith. Over to Konowalchuk. Over to Bondra. Shot. The play is called back. Offside. The Capitals looking to even things up. Cross-ice pass. Can't get through. Lets it rip. Hard off the boards. Smothers it. Draw to the right of the net. Pass to Kristich. Feeds it across. Nicolishin on the hard around. That'll go wide of the cage. Rink wide to Greer. One times it to Nicolishin. Cross ice to Comrie. Smothered by Salo. Draw to the right of the net. One times it to Johansson. Takes a shot. Over to Cleary. Moves it ahead. Tees it up. Covered up by Bellington. Draw to the left of the net. Sent to Staios. Tees it up. Cross ice to Yager. The Oilers looking for an insurance goal here. Fires the wrist shot. Gathers it in. Lang faces off in his own zone. One-timed over to Nienema. The drive to Comrie. He can't get it. Left side to Bondra. Across right to Konowalchuk. Feeds it across. One-timed over to Bondra. Over to Carter. Over to Smith. Left side to Bondra. Carter dumps it to the corner. Off target. Misses wide. Cross-ice pass to Lang. The Capitals rescue the puck. Cross-ice to Cleary. Across left to Bondra. Over to Konowalchuk. Konowalchuk plays it into the corner. Wide of the mark. Guides it on to Cleary. The Oilers change up. Billington in front to play it. Let's take another look at that big hit.
Kind of embarrassing to find yourself on the bench after a hit like that.
Draw in the right circle. Unloads. Catches it. Touch pass to Comrie. To Zubras. The Oilers looking for an insurance goal here. Comrie whistled for offside. Face off at neutral ice. Sent to Nienema. Rink wide to Horkoff. In front. Big shot. Over to Horkoff. Sent to Horkoff. Sent to Horkoff. Moves it quickly to Morrow. Edmonton has been penalized a lot.
Their enforcers have crossed the line, and the entire team has suffered because of it.
They score! Comrie continues to shine. The Oilers in control now.
Comrie able to wrist it home before the goalie could make the stop.
Face off in neutral ice. Moves it over to Simon. Pass picked off by Comrie. Zubras crosses the blue line a little early and is called for offside. The draw in the neutral zone. Lang with the puck. Cross ice pass. Hip check. Across left to Greer. Nobody back. Shoots. Draw in the left circle. Zubras takes it up ice. He fires to Yager. Advanced to Simon. Pass a little off. Zubras beats out the icing, but he was across two lines. Draw to the right of the net. The shot. Chuck fires the wrist shot. Can't get through. Touch pass to Marchand. Gathers it in. Edmonton not giving opponents too many chances.
Their team defense has been excellent so far in these playoffs.
Puts it on goal. Off the mark. Edmonton for the Capital. 2 to Kristich. Blasts it. Puck covered. Face off in the right circle. Sent to Steos. Pass to Horkoff. One times it to Yager. Over to Larocque. Puck ahead to Zubras. Taps it ahead. Offside. Face off at center ice. Controlled by the Capitals. Under 20 seconds remaining in the period. Just missed. Picks it off. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. And Washington will have the man advantage.
You're flirting with danger when you engage in all that extracurricular stuff.
Oh, that penalty's going to hurt. They're a great power play unit.
Edmonton penalty.
Draw in the left circle.
Number
Dumps it into the corner. Off target. Horn sounds, and that's the end of the period. Edmonton 4, the Capitals 2. We're ready now for the start of the third period.
Washington can't afford to go down by 3 goals. Oh, that's too much to make up.
Washington with the man advantage. Over to Niinema. Niinema plays it into the corner. That shot's wide. Takes a shot. Over to Konowalchuk. Hands it to Marchand. Across left to Yager. Rink wide to Zubras. Shoots. Dumped into the corner. Off target. That shot's wide. Just missed. To Yager. Sent into the corner. Can't find the target. He missed the net. Shooting. Covered by Salo.
Zubras, frustrated all night long. He can't get anything going.
Draw to the left of the net. The Capitals rescue the puck. Off to Lang. Loads it up and fires. Diving stop.
Oh, jumping a circus-like stop.
I want to see that save again.
That save was pure reflexes. What a brilliant save.
Face off to the right of the net. Shoots. Robs him blind. Along to Metropolit. The Capitals rescue the puck. Fires the wrist shot. Face off to the left of the net. Sent to Miller. Shooting. Misses the mark. Cross ice to York. Can't get there. Cleary cancels out the icing. To Kristich. Here they come on a 2-on-1. Lets it rip. Face off in the left circle. Zubras ahead with it. Over to Simon. Across right to Horkoff. The Oilers lead here. A 3-on-2 here. Big blast! Shot! Over to Simon. Over to Morrow. Over to Simon. The Capitals want to change lines. Face off in the left circle. Touch pass to Johansson. Fires away. In all alone. Gathers it in. Washington really taking advantage of the power play.
Your penalty killers better be sharp when these guys are on the power play.
Moves it quickly to Niinema. The wrist shot. Retrieved by Johansson. One times it to Comrie. Feeds it along to Bondra. Unloads. Salo found it in the webbing of his catching glove. Up to Marchand. The Oilers change on the fly. Billington smothers it. Halpern faces off in his own zone. Quick. Rink wide to Pettinger. Ferguson brings it in offside. Face off at center ice. Nicolishin ahead with it. Shoots it into the corner. Not there. He missed the net. Pass to Nicolishin. Cross ice pass. One times it to Comrie. Sent to Smith. He scores!
The goal is under review.
They're going to be checking the replay on that one. The goal counts. And that stretches the lead.
Edmonton
Face off in neutral ice. Quick pass to Steos.
Ryan
The
Smith.
drive. Hard off the board.
Number
Short
89.
pass to Yager. Over to Simon. Offside is the signal.
Cleary forcing the action right now. He's got to settle down.
Edmonton leads. Recovered by Halpern. Big blast. Kicked out by Bellington. Over to Pettinger. Pettinger plays it. Draw in the right circle. One timed over to Steos. He fires. Cutting in. Moves it quickly to Zubras. Draw in the right circle. The Capitals rescue the puck. The drive. Konowalchuk starts it the other way. Smothered. Draw to the left of the net. Over to Nienema. To York.
1 minute remaining in regulation.
Drives one towards the net. Draw to the left of the net. Halpern controls the puck. He fires. Mows him down.
Larat absolutely hammered out there.
The Capitals trail. Dumps it into the corner. Draw at center ice. And this game is over.
Edmonton
Was firing on all cylinders in this one. I don't think anybody could have beat them tonight.
I'm Mike Emmerich for Darren Pang saying so long, everyone.
The third star from the Washington Capitals, number 13, Andre Nikolation. The second star from the Washington Capitals, number 12, Peter Bondra. And the first star of the game from the Edmonton Oilers, number 89, Mike Conley.